Vale, creo que está ya todo. Vamos a ver. Comprobamos que está todo bien. Vale. Pues nada. Muy buenas a todos, chicos. Bienvenidos al directo de hoy. Y hoy vamos a jugar al Kingdom Come Deliverance. Un juegazo. Vamos a iniciar una nueva partida. Y nada, espero que os guste. Y pues nada, vamos a darle. Vamos a nueva partida. A hacer una línea de juego nueva. Modo normal, que luego se complica la cosa. Ay, que me atasco. Bueno, os dejaré leer. Yo me callaré, así que... Ahora empezamos con la cinemática. Se sube un huevo. Y bueno, ya digo, esto es un poquito la introducción.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Bueno, como veis, el juego está las voces en inglés, está subtitulado al español y el resto del juego está en español, así que no os preocupéis.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Bueno, me parece ya ha acabado la cinemática. Aunque no sé si viene alguna otra o no. Bueno, ahora está cargando. Espero que no tarde mucho. Se tiene que llenar la...
A fine
Vale, ahí
state
está.
you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Aquí no nos pone subtítulos porque no le da la gana. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado?
Nothing much.
No sé lo que le he dado.
Me and the
No
lads
sé qué
were
está
just having a
pasando.
chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and
Se supone que tienen que ser unas opciones de diálogo, pero no
well,
sale.
I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense.
Vaya fail, ¿no?
Well, I've got a feeling
Ahí no
there's
sale,
something
no hay
you're
que
not
hemos ganado
telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Vale, aquí están las opciones. A ver, no me entera de qué ha dicho, pero bueno. Vale. Esto es para ver que vamos ganando. Vamos a ganar un poco de fuerza.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Vale. Vamos a terminar el diálogo. Vamos a ir a las misiones. Bueno, aquí veis un poco el movimiento, los gráficos y todo el rollo. La verdad es que está bastante bien. Este es nuestro baúl. Pues aquí un poquito de mierda lo que viene a ser. Vamos a pillar todas estas cosas. Vale, vamos a ver el inventario. Vamos a ir enseñando. Bueno, está nuestra ropa. Esto es un objeto de la misión. Las llaves del baúl, de la puerta. Esto es una poción para curar la vida. Esto es otra poción, pero que sirve para guardar simplemente. Para guardar la partida. Si no tienes de estas no puedes guardar. Y bueno, vendaje, que pues un vendaje es para lo que es. Y bueno, el jugador, que tenemos aquí algunos puntos de habilidad aquí en fuerza. Vamos a ver. Para baluarte, bloquear los golpes del oponente con el escudo consume un 30 menos de estamina. Y enterrador, llevar cadáveres o cuerpos inconsciente, no te costará resistencia, supondrá la mitad de la carga. Vamos a pillar esta porque ya os digo que vamos a llevar cadáveres. Y no pocos, vale. Vamos a ver. Bueno, aquí tenemos las estadísticas de nuestras armas. De cerca, que sería la espada, el hacha, el arma principal. Luego el arma secundaria, que sería un arco. Vemos aquí el daño, la estocada. Aunque esto luego va cambiando y tal, pero bueno. La armadura de la cabeza, del cuerpo, del brazo y de la pierna. Luego aquí la salud total que tenemos, la energía, la saciedad, que es el hambre, la visibilidad, notoriedad y ruido sirve más que nada para robar y matar por la espalda. La fuerza, agilidad, vitalidad, bueno. Estos son otras habilidades para luego que luego tendremos que usar. A ver, vamos a comer del caldero. Ahora veréis que ha subido la saciedad de 40 a 65. No es mucho, pero bueno. Vamos a salir. Vamos a cotillear a ver qué hay por aquí. Así me puedo rapiñar algo. Bueno, si no tengo ni para forzar ni nada. Vamos a ver. Vamos a pillar unas manzanas. Y vamos a llevar a ver la misión. Bueno, este es el mapa, vaya. Bueno, sí. Joder, mierda. El mapa, ahí lo tenéis. Tenemos que ir con nuestro padre e ir a la lección de esgrima. Bueno, vamos a ir con nuestro padre, que está por aquí. Vamos a ir corriendo. Y vamos a hablar con él. A ver qué nos cuenta.
At least you're up. That's a... Anyway,
Uy, le
we've
paso
a
si
lot
quiere.
of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Vale, nos han mandado a hacer los recaos. Vamos a ir. Bueno, ya veis el castillo, qué bonito. Los caballitos y las cosas. Este hombre aquí cogiendo paja. Vale. Vale, estos son los DLC, ¿vale? Que me está poniendo aquí una historieta. Vale. Si lo queréis leer, nada, os lo paráis ahí. Tampoco me voy a poner a leer todos, que duran un huevo. Son muy largos, ya iremos viendo las misiones de los DLCs. Vale, vamos a ver el diario. Vale. Y vamos a ir a la lección de esgrima, lo primero yo creo. Que es con este pibe, creo que es. A ver, mira, el carbonero, vamos a hablar con él.
Can you not see I'm busy with Master Fafa here? If it's charcoal you want, lad, go and talk to my
Vale,
helper.
el ayudante, que es este.
Welcome.
Good health.
Bueno, me dice que tenga buena salud. Vamos a comprarle el carbón. Vale, no sé cuánto era, espérate. Madre mía, vaya. Vale, a ver dónde estamos. Vale, 10. Vamos a comprarle 10 de carbón.
Goodbye.
Vamos a seleccionar 10. Vale, como que no tengo dinero. Ay, Dios mío. Bueno, oye, le vendemos las manzanas, Vale, no me da. Por las vendas. Hala. Ya tenemos el carbón. Vamos a ver dónde está la siguiente misión. Sección de clima por aquí. Vale, con este de apostador no, con este.
Hey, Pip! Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Vale, vamos a darle.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Bueno, me va a esperar en el redil ese. Vale, vamos a ver la otra misión. Comprar cerveza y cobrar la deuda del Kunesh este. Mientras que el tipo este va a su sitio. Ostras, ¿qué ha pasado? Lagazo. No sé qué ha pasado ahí. Kunesh, a ver, vamos a hablar con él.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Vamos a
My
decirle
father
el
sent me
dinero.
to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
O sea,
You know you owe...
I told you I have no coin, you
lo he
bastard.
pasado sin querer.
Get the hell out
Siento
of
que
here,
se das
or
el
I'll
espacio,
use
lo
the
pasas.
axe on you.
Y bueno, vamos a... Esto que tenemos las habilidades de diálogo y de fuerza y todo el rollo, las puedes usar para convencer a la gente. A ver, ¿qué usamos? Vamos a usar esta.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a
Hemos
whore.
fallado.
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Bueno, vamos a pegarnos, creo. Ahí está, vale, me enseña a pelear. Vale, vamos a pegarle. Tiene un sistema bastante... Vale, así, pip. Estamos cansados, cuidado, cuidado.
God!
Si me canso voy más lento y pego peor. Hostia, me pego una pata el cabrón. Le meto, que le meto. Me ha hecho ahí una llave. Aquí. Toma, puño.
You but
Me ha
quitting.
insultado.
You're going to cry now.
Pues me está pegando una buena tunda,
Missed.
Cabrón, me está... Ven aquí, no te escapes. Oye, que me engancha todo el rato. Vale, vamos a subir el nivel este. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Vale, nada, sin comer nada. Misión de viaje rápido, a ver qué hay por aquí. Comida de la cama. A ver, exploradora mental que hace visión del viaje rápido. Es que esto está bien. A ver. Vamos a poner esto del viaje rápido. De momento. Está dando una buena, Y eso que no me está quitando vida ni nada. Sale ahí lo del códice, me cago en la leche. Te le voy a dar a lo del códice que me está... Aquí te salen pues lo que vas haciendo, información, todo el rollo, pero es que un poquito petardo, la verdad. Es un poco... Ahí le da. Está dando el cabrón. Joder, me hace todas las llaves, Se ha pegado más que yo. Vamos ahí, que le pego una paliza. Que me la esquiva. Está siendo
Had
una
enough of
pelea,
life, have
vamos.
you?
Hostia. Ahí le da bien,
Way off.
Le he hundido la cara para adentro. Vale, estoy subiendo aquí niveles como un loco. Toma. Bueno, las barritas que veis abajo, una roja, otra amarilla y otra morada. La roja es mi vida, la amarilla es la estamina y el morado es como su resistencia. Así que habrá que bajársela. La estamos bajando poco a poco. Está pegando una buena. No sé si bajársela a la mitad o cuánto. Pero bueno, Guille. Vamos, que le estoy metiendo aquí una paliza.
Shit.
Me pata la rodilla. Aquí. Oye, que me hace unas llaves tú. Quiero meter una pata en la rodilla. Si se la hundo para adentro. Me paga el cabrón. Me pague, cabrón. Le meto así un puño, me hace ahí la triquiñuela. Vale, ahí le he dado. Rodillazo en la boca que me ha dado. Está costando, está costando. Igual que mayo. Le faltan los pelos largos.
¡Para!
Ay. Tío, muérete ya. Esto es para que me paguen 2 monedas de mierda, seguro.
No more.
Mira la concentración. Joder. Me pega un puño en el estómago. ¿Dónde el pecho? Que el tío será un borracho, pero pelea al cabrón.
I'm over here.
Sí, sí, ya te veo que estás ahí. Toma, toma puño en la boca.
Jesus Christ!
Joder. Vale, ahí ya está, ya lo hemos ganado.
Enough! Enough!
Le
I
he
give up.
dejado la cara hecho un
Take
Cristo.
what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ahora, vamos a robarle. Nos ha dado las llaves de su casa para que le robemos. A ver. Ahora, vamos a rebuscar. El martillo y los clavos esos. Vamos a ver si tiene algo más y se lo chorimangamos también. Es de mierda de casa que tiene, tú. Tiene todo hecho una mierda. Bueno, volvamos para allá. Y vamos a ver cuál es la siguiente misión. Vale, tendríamos que ir a la esgrima y a por la cerveza. Vamos a ver, vamos a por la cerveza. Se viene la cinemática, ya verás.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
Esto es tu
What do
gallina,
I
Guille.
care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't
and...
forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is
Habría
an
que
idiot.
enseñársela al animadísimo.
But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Bueno, vamos a tirarle mierda al vecino. Literalmente. Venga, vamos a hacerlo.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
Aquí con los colegas.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Vamos con ellos a tirar mierda. Vamos, muévanse. Y van ahí al trote. Yo es que me pego unos sprints. Madre mía. Mira, 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 mira. Madre mía, me pego unas carreras, tú. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué casa era la del tipo este? Creo que es esta. La blanca. Sí, tiene pinta.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Toma ya. Como soy el más listo, me mandan aquí a... A ver, vamos a decir a la tipa esta
What
que
do
se
you
vaya.
want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Hala, así de fácil. A tomar viento a la mujer, vamos a llenarle la casa de mierda. Vale, pues ya está, vamos a ver. Ahí van a tirar la mierda. Qué asco, ¿eh?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Toma, en toda la cabeza.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
A la peleita. La verdad es que el juego te mete bien en la mecánica de pelea, ¿eh?
Fucked up there.
Toma, toma. A este le tengo, le he pillado ahí. Toma. Paro que si no. Vale, vale, descansamos un poquito que también. Bueno, nuestro amigo lo ha metido ahí. Toma. Vale, este se ha rendido ya. Vamos a ayudar a este. Vale, toma paliza gitana que estamos metiendo. Vale. Huir del alguacil. Hostia. Ay. Que me quedo sin estamina. Vale. Yo creo que no nos pilla, Vaya paliza les hemos dado. Aquí la vuelta es un poco tonta, pero bueno. Bueno, pues ya hemos huido. Vale, ahora lo siguiente sería ir a la clase de grima. Después de acabar esta misión y después a por lo de la espada. Y ya creo que no quedaría ninguna más. Creo. Vamos a ver dónde tenemos que ir porque... A ver. Vale. Aquí. Un buen paseo, Vamos yendo tranquilamente. Si podemos ir a por la cerveza, mejor. Vamos a ir a por la cerveza. Ya que estamos por aquí. Que no sé dónde se pilla, la verdad. A ver. Todavía no sé qué tal. A ver, hablando con esta.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Cerveza.
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
Vamos a ver la cerveza para el padre.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Se saca la cerveza del culo porque...
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for
Malandrina.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Vale, me ha dado 5 pociones para guardar la partida y vamos a reunirnos con los amiguitos, a ver si están ya. Está para allá, en la A.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay
Vamos a ir yendo para allá. Se me cansa el tipo. Vale, a ver dónde estamos. Por aquí. Vale, aquí están ya. Vamos a hablar con ellos ya para terminar.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Vamos a decir que Buen trabajo en casa de tu desco.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Vale, ahora podemos ir a... Vamos a ir a... ¿Por qué? A por la lección de grima. Es la E. Vamos a ir para allá. Hasta luego. Vamos a ir para allá. Que nos enseñen a luchar un poquito porque... Ahora mismo somos unos manquitos de mucho cuidado. Está aquí el tipo. Digo, no sé dónde leches está.
So, can we get started?
Vamos a empezar.
We can.
Venga. ¿Quién dijo miedo?
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Vale, venga, a ver.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Yo me sigo moviendo. Mira, 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 mira. Pa, 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 pa. Ahora no me deja pegar. Uy, se me va a ir la cámara.
All right. Now try to hit me.
Vamos a intentar
You have to
golpearle.
put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Vamos a darle.
Good.
Somos un poco lentos pegando, la verdad.
Good. All right. Nice.
Vale.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
A pegar estocadas así como un puto
Now
loco.
you're getting it.
Toma,
Good.
ahí le he dado,
Not bad. Again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Ahí pega un golpe así, vamos. Vale, vamos a descansar un poquito. Seguimos.
Not bad. Again.
Vamos a subirnos el nivel de fuerza, no me deja, ¿vale? Tengo que acabar esto. Tampoco es muy difícil encadenar ataques.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard.
Ya hemos completado el tutorial de combate y vamos a por... Vamos a por el trozo de la espada ese que nos han pedido. Está en el castillo aquí. Tengo que pedírselo a la guardia que está por ahí. Vamos a subirnos el nivel de fuerza este que nos ha dado. A ver. 40 más de opciones de superar al oponente en un combate cerrado. Puedes cargar 7 kilos más. Uf. ¿Cuánto puedo cargar? A ver. Bastante poquito. Vamos a darle al forcejeo porque vamos a tener que luchar. Ya estáis viendo que no hacemos más que dar palizas. Estaba descansando. Estaba el personaje cansadito. A ver, vamos a preguntarle. No sé si era este. A ver.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Vale, venimos
Father
por los
sent me.
gavilanes.
We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Ahí me dan ya los gavilanes de la espada.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Vale, nos vamos ya. Con el padre que está por ahí. Que me choco con la valla. Estaba mirando ahí para otro lado. Vale, a ver. Vale, las cosas que
About
querías.
time.
Hemos
Have you
traído
got
todo.
everything I wanted?
Lo tengo, comenzar a forjar.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Van a forjar, bueno, no forjar, sino completar la espada.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Nos ha echado toda la
Furnace
bronca,
is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Venga, que ya van a terminarla.
Do it.
Van a encajar ahí el pomo.
Good. Once more.
Como están haciendo la forma ahora mismo.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas, doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Vamos a ver si terminan ya la maldita espada. Que madre mía, les está costando, El martillazo. Hala.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Vale, bueno, los clavos los he cogido antes, así que vamos a dárselos ya.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you
Henry,
ask?
what are you waiting
Just wondering,
for? Bring those
will
nails.
you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Uy, lo que mira.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Toma atajo que le ha dado.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Toma.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
Anda que no. No tiene ganas ni nada. A fallar. Ahí va. Vaya inútil.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A ver que se va a liar, ¿eh? Se va a liar, pero bien.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Se mamó. Acaba de llegar el ejército.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Vale, ahora nos toca correr. Vale, tenemos la espada de Sirratzik. Vamos a correr aquí como vamos, como si nos fuera la vida en ello. Vale, vamos a ir a buscar un caballo. Ay, Dios, que me canso. Mientras que no me persigan, vamos bien. Hostia, me he reventado ahí, Vamos a ver. Vale, tenemos la espada equipada. Vale. Vamos a correr por aquí. Vale, creo que tengo que llegar ahí. No puedo. ¡Hostia! ¡Ay, Dios mío, que vienen a por mí! A lo mejor me la he jugado un poco, Si está ahí, joder. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Vale. Vamos, corre. Ay, Dios mío. Vamos, caballo, corre. Vamos a ir a la ciudad al lado. Uy, partida guardada. Vale, hemos conseguido escapar de aquí. Oh, mierda, ahora me persiguen. Vale, ahora tenemos que correr. A ver si carga. Vale, corre. Ay, por Dios. Vale. Venga, que se puede conseguir.
Left.
Venga.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Vale, a ver que no nos caigamos por el puñetero puente o lo que sea. Vamos. Pero es que me persiguen los desgraciados, No se cansan. Encima estoy perdiendo sangre por toda la cara. Por caerme, si es que... A ver, por la flecha, claro, también. Se me han clavado una flecha a la pierna, claro. Vamos. Joder, se me cansa el puto caballo, de verdad. Así se entretienen con este.
To Talmberg! Flee!
Huid. Joder, no. El caballo. Hostia, me han dado, Vamos.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Está lejos esta mierda,
Yo!
Vamos, caballo, que llegamos. ¿Qué es eso de ahí? Venga. Buah. Me he librado por los pelillos.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help!
Eso querrá decir retirada o algo. O sea, son húngaros y yo húngaro no... Como que no hablo.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who is that?
I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Bueno, pues ya hemos avisado a estas gentes de Talmberg. Ahora tenemos que hablar con Sir Robert. Vamos a ver si carga porque cuando hay cinemáticas, macho, tarda bastante. Vamos a... Hostia. Vale, primero debería de dormir. No sería una mala cosa. Hostia. Que me cuela ahí donde no debo. Vamos a hablar con el tipo este, a ver qué nos cuenta.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Nos caemos.
You're that lad from
I
Scarlet.
heard about your father.
What
They
in
say he was a
heaven's name
swordsmith who
happened
moved
there?
to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Vamos a
I
ver.
can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure.
A ver si nos dan de comer.
Ah, milady.
Están para darme de comer.
You're fortunate. Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Vale. Pues nada, tendremos que comer. Vamos a ver. Comemos del caldero, que es más rápido. Y vamos a trincar a ver qué por aquí. Vamos a pillar unos pocos de esto de pollo asado de estos. Bueno, pato asado más bien. Y unos panecillos. Que luego seguramente los vendamos porque tendremos que conseguir unos cuantos dineros. Es que eso es lo mismo. Vamos a pillar todo lo que podamos. Como también tenemos que comer. Que siga hambriento el hombre. Vamos a pillar todo. Es un poquito lento esto, la verdad. Vamos a comer más, que tenemos la saciedad en 25, madre mía. Vale, comemos el pato. Vale, nos hemos pasado. Ahora nos sale el simbolito ese del cerdito. Pero bueno, vamos a dormir. ¿Dónde coño duermo yo? Aquí no será, ¿no? Aquí no es. No sé si es aquí. No, es que entre que se duerme solo y todo el rollo. Aquí puede ser. A ver, a ver, a ver. Mapa, a ver, por aquí. Al pabellón del patio. Joder, que se me duerme, tío. No será esto, ¿no? ¿Cómo entró ahí? Ay, Dios mío. No. Aquí no es. Aquí en la cocina, ¿no? A ver si va a ser aquí.
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Esto no será, ¿no? No, esto es un almacén. Joder, ¿dónde está? ¿Arriba? No. No. Joder, ¿dónde está esto? ¿Está en la otra punta o qué? Joder, que se me duerme el tío. A este paso. Ah, oye, que no sé dónde es, Uy, que se me escoña. Vale, a ver. Aquí no será, ¿no?
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Joder. Si es que no sé dónde está la cámara esta, por Dios. Que se me queda dormido aquí el cabrón. Que aquí tampoco es. Tiene que estar por aquí. Esto no es. No es segurata. Joder, se nos va a dormir al final. A este paso. Y si no hubieran dicho a alguien retrasado que busque una cámara. Por aquí podríamos rapiñar algo. Unas flechas rapiñeas. Ya robaremos luego más tarde. Joder. Me he dado toda la vuelta ya. Me he dado toda la vuelta. Qué rápido. Vale, nada, tenemos que bajar, que no sé dónde es, macho. Seguro que ahora está a superar la vista. ¿A qué es aquí? Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es aquí? Vaya inútil. Que poner la puerta ahí a oscuras. Vamos a dormir ahí.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Hasta las 7 mismo. Uy, ¿qué pasa ahora? No sé qué pasa ahora. No sé si hay cinemática o qué hay.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your
Cinemática.
eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Vamos a contarle la historia.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
A ver qué le decimos.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Ahí está, éxito.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
A ver, huyeron a refugiarse, no sé qué, vi cómo asesinaban tal. Esta.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
A ver...
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
A ver, que ayudar a la moza del molino, pero no pude.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword
jugando al
made for
Kingdom
Sir
Come
Radzig,
Deliverance.
they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too.
I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Se acabó.
It's
Ah, no, no se ha
terrible.
acabado.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Espero que os hayáis enterado porque vaya historia que os ha contado, ¿eh? La tía no hablaba, pero joder.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Vale, vamos a ir a las almenas ahora. Por fin se acaba la cinemática. A ver, por aquí. Soy un pijo, pero... Por aquí, por aquí.
Sigismund's hired himself a mob of foreign mercenaries.
Vale, vamos a buscar a este.
So we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Aquí llegan los supervivientes del otro lado.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, Make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Menos mal.
Man,
vamos a hablar con él.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Vale, vigilar las almenas. No tengo ni una antorcha. No tengo nada. Vamos a vigilar las almenas. Creo que valía con esperar aquí un tiempo. Pues no, parece ser que no. Tengo que patrullar esto. Vamos a hablar con este.
Good health to you. Take care now.
Nada, este no nos dice nada. Es que no veo un pijo. No veo nada y como venga el guardia me pille robando. Ya está aquí el tío.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Vale, pues nos dice que nos durmamos junto al muro, pues nada. Vamos a ponernos por aquí y esperamos. Le he dado a las 6 por darle a alguno. Ahí está.
Everyone to the Bailey battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
Sí, que me caigo, que no veo. ¿Dónde estoy?
Let's go! Let's go!
Almenas del patio de armas. Vale, vale. Cinemática, joder. Es el día de las cinemáticas.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Venga, hasta luego. Un pedazo de ejército, ¿eh? Nosotros aquí con 4 matados. Nada, se van.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Robard lleva con la maza ahí a dar palos. Vale. Pues ahora tenemos que hablar con el Robard este. Y tenemos que ir a por el caballo y a enterrar a los padres.
Jesus Christ be praised.
A ver... Tengo que ir a
Sir
Skalitz.
Robard, I need...
What would you do there,
Lo
lad?
paso siempre sin querer.
Sigismund might have left, but the place will be
Sin querer al
swamped with
espacio.
robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Vamos a
My
decirle...
parents died there, and I won't leave
Tengo
them
que
to be
enterrarlos.
ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Vaya,
Good God, boy.
hemos
Do you
fallado.
want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? forget it.
Vale, vamos a
Why did
preguntarle todo.
Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Vale, siguiente.
What
Orden
happened
de
in
Sigismundo.
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Gutenberg?
Why do you think?
A ver.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all.
Vaya.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Gutenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Vale, ¿qué sabéis acerca de los
Where did these
humanos?
humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Vale, pues nada, fin del diálogo. Vamos para buscar el caballo.
You said yourself you don't believe a word Vilma says. Stop working on the useless defense post himself. He's a dolt and no mistake.
Estaban los establos, me han dicho, así que vamos para allá. Vamos a ver si tenemos niveles por subir, que no creo. No, no tiene pinta. No tenemos nada, así que... Bueno, energía tenemos poca. Pero vamos a intentar coger el caballo y tirar para Skalitz. ¿Cuál es el mío? Este es el mío. Tiene pinta. Así que vámonos para allá. A ver, que el tío este nos tiene que abrir la puerta.
My respects to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Vale, voy a decirle que... Vamos a apagar.
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
Vale, el sistema de regateo. Tengo menos dinero que una mierda, así que...
What could a ragamuffin like you give me? Clear off before I give you a whipping.
Vale.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story.
Joder.
Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Vayamos en todas.
I'm leaving this castle and no one's going to stop me. Least of all you.
Look, lad.
Éxito,
I know you
joder,
haven't
man.
had it easy, but that won't work on me. Do you seriously think a greenhorn like you can get past us? How about asking Sir Robard for permission? Or think up something, so I don't get in the shit over it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I'd... If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armour and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Armadura de Talmberg. Joder, vaya nombre tú.
May the Lord watch
Vale,
over
vamos a hablar con el comerciante que está por aquí. Creo que es este, el Botava.
God be with you.
Vamos a comerciar.
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
Vale, vamos a venderle sobre todo las manzanas, por ejemplo. Los panecillos a saciedad vamos bien. No sé si tiene algún... No, este no tiene... Vale. Vamos a tirar a ver si conseguimos una armadurita. Que me va a tocar rapiñarla de por ahí. De por aquí arriba. Joder, me habrá una armadura por aquí. Vaya. A ver de dónde saco yo una armadura ahora. Vale, hemos robado una espada y poco más. Vamos a subir por aquí a ver si pillamos algo. Vamos a rapiñar todo lo que podamos. A ver si no nos pillan. Vamos a pillar un arco. Y poco más, aquí no hay nada. Vamos a ver dónde podemos robar. A ver, ya por vuestro nada. La casa de guardia que está sobre la puerta, o sea, esta. Pero aquí no puedo pillar nada. No sé si habrá alguno colgado. Que capaz son de que haya algo colgado y no lo vea. Que no tengo ganzúas tampoco. No, oye, pues me va a tocar... No sé. ¿Qué pone? La caseta del guardia que está sobre la puerta, pero aquí yo no veo nada. Yo por aquí no veo nada. Nada de nada. A lo mejor está en la... Que creo que hay otra. A ver. Bueno, nos hemos robado una espadita y poco más. Bueno, le podría noquear. Pero como que no. Vamos a ver si podemos ir a la otra puerta. A ver, me estoy dando toda la vuelta para nada. Se cansa muy rápido el tipo este. Se pega unas carreras impresionantes. Vamos a ver si... Que me tropiezo. A ver. Creo que está ahí en esa puerta de ahí donde apunta el puntito. Vamos a ver si podemos subir por ahí. Vamos a ver. ¿Aquí qué hay? No veo nada. Aquí no hay nada. Pues no me deja subir encima, macho. Vamos a descansar. No, oye, a ver. Sí. No me deja. Vaya. Tengo que darme toda la vuelta. Encima el culo gordo este que va más lento que todo. Vale, creo que está aquí. Por aquí tiene que andar. O no. Que también puede que no. Ah, vale, creo que es esto, a ver. Ah, no sé esto por dónde he venido, ¿no? Pues no está esto escondido. La puerta está allí. La puerta es esto. La puerta es esto. Pues nada, mira, tío. Que le den.
I need to get out.
You here
Cree que
again,
quiero
boy?
salir.
Didn't I tell you how much... May the Lord
Me
watch
cago en la
over you.
leche. Si es que encima de la puerta no hay nada. Como no... Es que podría ser aquí, pero es que aquí no hay nada. Como no noquee a alguno. Es que esto está muy fácil, pero no tengo ganzúas ni nada. Tengo que robar una armadura. A ver. Obtener armadura. ¿Qué me dice aquí? Que salga, macho. Pone que es opcional, pero... Si no la pillo, no salgo. No puedo decirle nada. Tírate para allá, tírate, porque madre mía. Madre mía, para pillar una armadura de mierda. A ver, vamos a buscar bien, que luego están las cosas por ahí. No, no, esto no tiene pinta, ¿eh? Puta vida. Vamos a rapiñearles todo lo que podamos y ya está. De hecho, no sé. No, armadura no he pillado. Es que esta forzar cerradura es difícil. No tenemos ni ganzúa para las fáciles. Es que ya podría estar aquí detrás de la puerta colgado, coño. Ahora que sea ese trapo de ahí. Es que aquí tampoco. Pues nada, oye. Si os digo la verdad, no sé cómo le eche salir, ¿eh? A ver cómo lo hacemos. Es que me dice que está... A ver... La casa del guardia que está sobre la puerta. Pero es que esta es la que estoy... La que estoy haciendo... La que estoy, creo. Uf, a ver. Pone que está... A ver. Se supone que es aquí arriba. Dios mío, Dios mío. Que no sé dónde está. Luego estará a la vista, pero... Un momento que estoy buscando a ver dónde está, porque si no nos vamos a tirar aquí hasta mañana. Vale, aquí pone que podemos ir a hablar con Sir Robert, o sea, con el capitán de la guardia. Así que vamos a hablar con él, a ver si le encontramos por aquí. Ya que me tropiezo. Y también creo que podemos ir por aquí, a ver. A ver, por aquí. Vale, esto parece una celda más que... Con pillar una armadura de mierda nos vale. Joder. Uy, a ver, no hay... Dios mío, darme una armadura. Joder. Me va a tocar hablar con el tío este. No, vamos a ir para allá. A ver si conseguimos convencerle de que nos deje irnos. Que me da a mí que va a ser que no. Porque no sé si hemos hablado antes con él. Creo que está por allí. Aquí está el tío.
Jesus Christ be praised.
A ver, no. Ya hemos hablado con él y ha dicho que Nanain. Madre mía. Joder. Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa que pone aquí, que es tirarse por un lateral del puente que se va por aquí. Así que vamos a hacer eso. Que va a ser lo mejor y más rápido, vámonos. Estamos haciendo el canelo. Venga, nos vamos a pegar el guarrazo. Vale, vale. Uy, que no me deja. Buah. Esto es más falso que... Ahí está. Toma ya.
Yeah. Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to
Vale,
pieces
me
by
deja.
jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I'll fall over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
Vale, nos vamos, nos vamos. Vamos por el bosque. Así no nos pilla ninguno. No quiero que me paren más porque como nos tengamos que enfrentar a ellos nos estamos jodidos. Vamos por aquí haciendo parkour. Hay que ir para allá. Vamos a ir yendo. Creo que es para la B, a ver si estoy yendo ahora que no es. Bueno, esta es la A. Que pone a ver. Que consiga la armadura de mierda, pero que no... Si no hay ninguna. Vale, tenemos que ir a la B, sí. Así que vamos para allá. Bueno, espero que os esté... Vale. Espero que os esté gustando. Y si es así, pues ya sabéis, apoyad con un buen like. Pasado mañana traeré el siguiente episodio y... Mañana un poquito de la campaña del Rome.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep
Tampoco
you
lo
out of
vamos a
my
dejar.
head. Looks like they've already gone.
Que estáis viendo a todos que están todos muertos porque los han masacrado. Vale, ahora nos toca ir para allá, creo. No sé si va solo o tenemos que ir. Tenemos que ir. Hasta el caballo no está. Vaya. Tengo que ir andando, pero bueno. Iremos andando. ¿Esto que es un bandido o qué es esto?
Well, I never.
Joder, mierda.
The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Vale, no lo cargamos, yo creo. Esta cheta, esta espada. Vamos a reventarlo. Ah, toma, toma por culo. Ahora te saqueo, por pringao. Vamos a ver si nos podemos poner una armadura mejor. A ver qué nos ha dado. Vamos a poner lo que no tenemos puesto. Son mejores las que nos ha dado el tío. Al parecer. Vamos a ponernos el chaleco este sangrentado este. Las botas son iguales. O sea que nada. Y la cofia, nada. Me la guardo, pero Tampoco es una cosa muy chetada y queda fatal, así que le den. Pues no tengo el caballo, macho, huir más lento. A ver que está todo lleno de cadáveres. Encima el tío se cansa súper rápido. A ver. Dinero. Vamos a ir pillando el hacha, no, que pesa mucho y no sirve para nada. No sirve ni para venderla. Ya tampoco me voy a parar mucho porque para un... Vale, a ver... Tenemos que llegar al castillo, está lejos, que te cagas. Aquí han colgado uno.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to
A
them?
ver si puedo comer algo porque estoy jodido de vida. Vamos a tomarnos una poción de estas. Que nos vaya curando, que estamos mal de salud. Vale, ahí tenemos una venda. Unas manzanas, que eso para curarse después también sirven. Esto no está pocho.
Hey,
Joder, otro bandido de mierda. Venid a por mí. Venid a por mí, pero con la cara descubierta. Se ha muerto solo. Vale, este parece tener algo mejor que el otro. Este de primeras está mejor. Esto es peor que lo nuestro. El chaleco está bien, por lo menos. Unas coderas, mira, qué bien. Unas zapatillas de estas mejores que lo nuestro. El gambesón también y los guantes también. Los zapatos de noble son mejores que estos. Y el gambesón casi que me lo pongo también. Bueno, ya vamos teniendo pinta de malandrín. A ver. Estos que tienen una zanahoria. Está bien. Hemos ganado vitalidad de correr tanto. No hago más que correr. Que se nos cansa. Vale, aquí no podemos entrar porque, a ver. Encontrar a tus padres. Y por aquí no se puede entrar. Me va a tocar darme toda la vuelta. Que no sé si hay otra entrada o no. Vamos a ir. Vamos a dar la vuelta. Esto que por aquí te lo saltas esto de un brinco, pero bueno. Vamos a dar un poquito la vuelta. Vamos a guardar la espada, que creo que corres más lento. Vale. Te lo digo, antes hay un tío aquí.
What's going on there?
Mira, aquí anda.
What do we got here?
Toma, toma.
Right.
Le saqueamos. Vamos a dar una poción de caléndula de esta. Vale. Tenemos ahora el peso por encima de lo que deberíamos. Así que nos va a tocar tirar lo que debe ser mierda. Y esto nos lo vamos a equipar. Y las flechas de larga distancia, que son las que más tenemos, también. Vale, ahora estas botas que valen una mierda las tiramos. Las calzas también. Porque aquí está el peso máximo que podemos llevar, que es 82. Y llevo 101. O sea que vamos tirando porquería. Esto no vale para nada. Esto tampoco. Bueno, está mejor que este, así que lo tiro. Vale, vamos a equiparnos esta que es mejor. La cofia la tiramos. Venga, esta no la equipamos porque es mejor que la otra. El gambeson este lo tiramos también. Ya conseguiremos cosas mejores para vender. Quedamos justitos de peso. Tranquilos que aquí se consiguen las cosas bastante bien por lo que he visto, así que...
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you.
Vamos a buscar a los padres que están
In
por
the
aquí.
end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon them.
Ya hemos llegado. Vamos a ver la cinemática.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Bueno, pues... Vale, chicos, pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Y ya llevamos buen ratazo. A ver cuánto llevamos, estoy mirando a ver cuánto llevamos. 2 horas, me parece un buen tiempo, la verdad. Y nada, pues espero que os haya gustado. Dad un like si es así. Y nada, nos vemos en la próxima. Un saludito a todos. Y adiós.